Dear students, welcome to Curious Corner Part 2. In this session, we shall discuss about longitude and time. Let us recall few situations in our day-to-day life. For example, why we watch cricket matches in different time when matches are played in different countries like Australia, England, West Indies, Sri Lanka, South Africa, etc. When to give call to a friend in Japan, USA, Germany, France, or any other countries in the world, because time in our country and time in other countries do differ. The question comes, how to understand the time difference in different countries. And in this video we try to solve the problem of calculating time in different countries. Now let us look at some of the basic concept involved in this video. First one, longitude. These longitudes are imaginary lines drawn from North Pole to South Pole, and as they are drawn only from North Pole to South Pole, they are also referred as semicircles. And there are 360 longitudes, 180 in the eastern hemisphere and 180 in the western hemisphere. And 0 degree longitude is called prime meridian and also called as Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich is the name of a place nearby UK, and that is why that is also referred as GMT. Now let us look at these lines in the map. We haven't seen all 360 degrees here, but the important the longitudes have been drawn here. We can see 180 in the western hemisphere, 180 in the eastern hemisphere. And another important thing about longitude and time is there are 360 degrees. As the earth rotates 360 degrees in approximately 24 hours, it moves about 15 degrees every hour. So each degree of longitude corresponds to a difference of 4 minutes in a time. It means, so there is a 4-minute time difference between one longitude to another longitude. The longitude which are in the eastern side 4 minutes ahead than the longitude which are in western side. And when you travel different parts of the world every day, and that time we need to adjust our time according to local time. And another important concept to be kept in mind while calculating time difference is the simple words west, lose, subtract, east, gain, add. If we are calculating the time of the eastern part of where we are standing, and that time we need to add the time difference. And if we are calculating the time in the western part of the particular place, that time we need to subtract the time difference we have calculated. This is the important principle: east, gain, add, west, lose, subtract. What are the steps involved in calculating time in different countries? First one, identify number of longitudes between two places or countries or standard of time. The second important step is find out the total time difference. How we can find out the total time difference? Number of longitudes into 4, because it takes 4 minutes to cross each longitude. So then we'll get the total time difference. Next, apply the principle of east, gain, add, or west, lose, subtract. Now let us look at some of the examples to understand better. Determination of time with respect to the prime meridian, that is 0 degree longitude. Determine the local time in India located at 82.5 degree east longitude when the time at Greenwich is 12 noon. When you take 82.5 east longitude, the question comes, why only 82.5? For that there is a simple understanding. Now you look at Gujarat, there is a 68 degree, and in Arunachal Pradesh we have 97 degree. So India lies between 68 degree east longitude to 97 degree east longitudes, and there are 29 longitudes passes through India, and 82 and a half is the middlemost longitude of India, and that is why it is considered to be Indian Standard Time. And we are not following 68 degree time, we are not following 97 degree time, we are following 82 and a half degree east longitude meridian time, and that is why it is considered to be Indian Standard Time. In India we have only one standard time, but some countries more than one standard time. Now let us analyze the question which you have read just now. Time difference between GMT and IST. GMT lies on 0 degree longitude and India is on 82.5 degree longitude. So India is in the eastern part of GMT, means India is in the eastern part of 0 degree, and it means we need to calculate, while calculating we need to add the time. This is one thing, and second thing is number of longitudes between GMT and IST is 82.5, and now you can have a solution here. The first step, number of longitudes between GMT and India is 82 and half. Second step, total time difference is 82 and half into 4, that is 330 minutes, which also can be written as 5 or 30 minutes. And third step, apply the principle, east gain add, west lose subtract. India is east of GMT or UK, so east gain add principle is applied here. So we need to add 5 or 30 minutes to 12 noon, that is 5:30 p.m. in India, and this is how you can make a understanding. If it is 12 noon in England, the time in India is 5 or 30 minutes. And as it is being already mentioned, many countries have more than one standard time. Example, America has a few standard time, like Eastern Standard Time, Central Standard Time, Mountain Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time, and these standard times have different time duration. They have different times in within America, and you can see another word being mentioned here, UTC minus 5 hours. This UTC is nothing but universal time coordinated, that is the time in prime meridian, that is 0 degree longitude, and the GMT in recent times is being referred as UTC. Example, EST is minus 5 hours to UTC, means EST time is 5 hours behind, that is 0 degree or prime meridian or Greenwich Mean Time, that is 5 years behind that. And similarly, when you talk about India, Indian Standard Time is UTC plus 5 or 30 minutes, and this is how, by keeping 0 degree longitude as a base time, we can see the time difference between different parts of the world. Now let us solve a couple of problems here. Determine the local time of Washington DC, located at 77 degree west, when time at Indian Standard Time, that is the local time, is 8 p.m. Look at the map. India and America, Washington DC. First, calculate the time difference. Next, total time difference. Then apply the principle. First, identify number of longitudes between India and Washington DC, that is 159.5. Total time difference is 159.5 into 4, that is 638 minutes, which also can be written as 10 or 38 minutes. Next, apply the principle of east gain add or west lose subtract. Washington is west to India, so we need to subtract the difference. So if time in India is 8 p.m. and time in Washington DC is 10 or 38 minutes less than that, that is 7 or 22 minutes in the morning. So if it is 8 p.m. in India, that is 8 o'clock in the evening in India, then time in Washington DC would be 7:22 a.m. in the morning. Let us calculate another time. Determine the local time of Moscow, located at 37 degree east, when time at IST is 5 p.m. Now look at the map. Both Moscow and Indian Standard Time lies in the eastern hemisphere, but Moscow is west part of IST. And time or number of longitude between these two places is 45.5. And if you calculate the total time difference, that is 4 minutes, we'll get 182 minutes difference, that is 3 or 2 minutes. And when you apply the principle, Moscow is west to India, so that we need to subtract here. And if it is 5 p.m. in India, then the time in Moscow will be 3 or 2 minutes less than 5 p.m., that is 1:58 p.m. in Moscow. This is how we can calculate by using 2 to 3 steps uh, time difference between any countries in the world. And only thing is, we need to know the longitudinal uh, degree of different places, or the longitudinal degree of different countries standard times. If we know that, and calculation can be made easier, and you can find the difference of time difference of any countries of the world. Have a good day. Thank you. We'll see with another concept in the next video.